Day 74 of Fortitude Through Stoicism, and today, self-deception is our enemy. This is my 365-day journey of implementing the ancient philosophy of Stoicism into the life of a modern masculine man. Today's quote: Lives of the eminent philosophers. And the quote: Zeno would say nothing is more hostile to a firm grasp on knowledge than self-deception. This is a key topic for me, and I know I say that every day. It's one of the reasons why I'm doing this Stoic journey. But I will tell you this. This is one area that people misrepresent me all the time. Self-deception. Delusions of grandeur. These just aren't annoying personality traits. Ego is more than just off-putting and obnoxious. Instead, it's the sworn enemy of our ability to learn and grow. As Epictetus put it, it is impossible for a person to begin to learn what he thinks he already knows. We're already perfect. A genius admired far and wide. In this sense, ego and self-deception are the enemy of the things we wish to have because we delude ourselves into believing we already possess them. I hear it all the time. Shawn, you have such an ego, overly confident. Here's the reality. I have put my ego aside. That's how I'm able to learn and grow so much and so frequently and so consistently, is I don't have an ego. I admit what I don't know often, and I seek out those answers. If I don't know something, you will immediately see me going, Google, AI. I need to research and do a deep dive into that thing so I can understand it. It's my responsibility as a man. In Stoicism, judgment is one of the virtual pillars of this philosophy. And with judgment comes critical thinking. We analyze these things. We have to learn. So for me, putting that ego aside and humbling yourself, asking for help, getting a coach, getting a consultant, getting a mentor, you have to check that ego at the fucking door. Because it's not gonna, there's no room in the learning room for the ego. So this is where the perception of other people, and this is where Stoicism comes in. People have all these opinions about me, all these perceptions, delusions of grandeur and ego and all this other things. Well, no, confidence. I have confidence because I've done these things. It's part of a plan. I'm executing a plan. I'm not just throwing some stupid goal out there and, for people to go ooh and ah. No, it's because I have a legitimate plan on how to get to that place, that space. So we must meet ego with hostility and contempt that it insidiously deploys against us to keep it away, even if for 24 hours at a time. That is the struggle. No matter what thing I achieve, I don't care. I'm not about awards. I don't care about medals. I don't care about recognition, titles, any other bullshit. It's a check mark in my journey. Nothing else. It's like putting on a sock. Great, you got an MBA. Awesome. I put on my socks today. I did both things. I hold them both equally. I'm indifferent because it was a task. It's not an achievement. I fucking showed up for 3 years and did the work. It's not an achievement. I don't need to put on a gown and a cap and someone to say, hey, attaboy. No, it's my responsibility to educate myself. It's my responsibility to elevate myself. I don't have an ego. I guess we all have an ego to some extent, but mine gets checked the fuck out when it's time for me to do the work, because there's no room in growth for that ego. So this lesson was probably more for people who have overambitious goals and fail to achieve them. That's not in my DNA. If I write a thing down, I am going to achieve that thing or something equally as important or more important. I oftentimes, when I do goal setting, I set these big, hairy, audacious goals. BHAGs are called. If your goals aren't so big that they scare you and make other people laugh, they're not big enough. But here's the thing, I kept doing it, now people aren't laughing. Now they're paying attention. Now they seek me out for advice. My consulting clients pay around $100,000 a month for my services. Ego can't get you there. Wisdom, experience, knowledge, and performance get you there. This month is all about awareness, and I've said this time and time and time again. You need to measure yourself. If you're a man, step the fuck up and go chest to chest. See what you're made of. The biggest battlefield in the world is the business world. You have the biggest players in the world, and you have the Pee-wee team on the field at the same time. It's not like the NFL, where everyone's awesome. No, real life is you have the NFL players and you have the Pee-wee players on the same damn field. And let me tell you, I'm one of those guys. I train every day. I work my ass every day. I practice my skills every day. I role play. I do all the things. So if you're on my playing field, I'm coming for you. And that's not about ego. That's just business. I'm gonna come and take your fucking lunch. What are you gonna do about it? Check the ego at the door. Start opening the books. Start doing the work. Start doing the learning. Get a good grasp on your knowledge. And on that, time for me to execute my day.